And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Eagles nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
At the 23-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Eagles nothing.
Here's Jones. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Aaron Jones.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Rodgers. This complete to Jones. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Wentz to throw again. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 37 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Packers 14, Eagles 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Wentz going to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Eagles 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
41-yard line.
He'll fire it deep for Rager. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Intercepted. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's an ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Rodgers now on first down. Looking deep for Adams. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And his throw is incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Deep ball for Goodwin. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
The Packer first down.
To throw is Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more there and another first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Packers.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first down.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
3rd and 3.
Working from the gun, Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch, good enough for a first down. Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jake. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. On first down, it's Jones. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
He was brought down by Darius Slay. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Jones.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jake. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 74 yards. And the Eagles move back within a couple of the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll turn to Sanders. They'll try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions interceptions in this game. That's only the third time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who got 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's complete right around the 8. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. They'll try to run with Sanders. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
1st down, Packers.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Another run with Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They'll go again with Sanders. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Today's final score, a great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles.
Games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not